starting from the 10th of August to the 17th, yeah? Is it 17th? Yeah, something like that. No, 16th, yeah. What a week that was, yeah. So, quite a lot of things happened, yeah. Following on from my talks about Free Eye Atlas, yeah. Those of you who's been following my channel, I know I've been part on big up all TIs out there, yeah. Yo, I'm a friend to the TI. I know I don't believe in centralizing because you get infiltrated, but at least I appreciate what you do to raise awareness for people like us. We're being parked on very, very, very majorly at this time. But anyway, so big up all TIs, yeah. I'm still a TI, but I'm concentrating on the, how should we say, the second card in the game of life, which is the paranormal activity or cosmological events that also cause calamities here on Earth. So let me get into this now, yeah. So the first thing I wanted to talk about, yeah, following on from Free Eye Atlas, yeah. Remember when Free Eye Atlas reached perigee, and that was the 19th of December 2025, yeah. Now during perigee, Free Eye Atlas, it was not that close. It was still like over 1 astronomic unit, yeah. So that was on the 19th of December 2025, yeah. Now if we take that as a starting date, let me show you what I use for this one now, yeah. If we take that as a starting date, yeah, and the perigee happened at 6 o'clock UTC, yeah. Now if we take units of 2 is days, yeah. If you see that day, that's days, yeah. So units of 2, if you take 4.44 days after the perigee of the Eye Atlas, we'll come to this date here. Yeah, we'll come to that date. Yeah, 23rd of December, yeah, which was 2 days before Christmas last year. Now, if you keep going, yeah, you will come to, and just add 4.44 once, twice, 3 times, and so forth. If you add 4.44, the multiple of 53 times, yeah, which is, I'm sure that's a prime. If you 4.44 53 times, add to 19th of December 2025, you get the 11th of August 2026, which is the week just gone, yeah. And on that day, something really, really fucked up happened to me. Sorry for the language if you're a little child, but I did put not for kids, not safe for kids, so you shouldn't be listening. You shouldn't be anything listening to my shit that's a child that because they can't hear swearing. Anyway, I tore my calf muscle, yeah. Now, obviously, I like my calf muscle, and everybody needs a calf muscle. And I was jogging basically, and I had done so for a long time. And this is not the first time I torn it, but the way I torn it was a bit fucked up though. It was because like I wasn't even running that much, but I anticipated. What I say to people is like you have to anticipate that you're gonna have calamities like that happen to you, and when they do, don't panic too much. Yeah. So I anticipated that once I start running again, something like that might happen to me. I don't know where it's coming from. It could be conspiracy from man. Was I imagining it? I wasn't imagining the torn calf muscle, now was I? And the pain that associated with it. Anyway, I have my ways of healing that shit there, and that's what I applied to. Yeah. So I was doing the jogging in the morning one time, and then boom, yeah, my calf muscle torn, and I was thinking, rotted. Yeah. So I was thinking, is there anything? Because last time that happened to me was, if you remember correctly, it was April the 30th. Yeah. If you go back and look at template that I've got here, November the 30th is the last time that happened to me. If you look at the previous thing that I did. Let me look at the top. Where is it? No, actually, Havana syndrome. It felt like no, it was the 13th of June. Yeah, that's the last time that happened to me. Last year on the 13th of June. Yeah, so it's been a full 14 months since it happened to me. Yeah, let's go back to what I was saying. Yeah. Right. So it happened to me again on the 11th of August 2026 around 9 a.m. UTC. be the 53rd multiple, yeah, or 4.44 if you take it from 3i Atlas perigee, which was the 19th of December 2025. Yeah. So after that did happen to me, yeah, I did become a bit upset. Yeah. I told you I have a type 3 conscious ray gun. Basically, this is the power developed in my mind. It's a meditative power and it's a defensive one. Yeah. So I started meditating hard because the pain was really, really too much. Yeah. So as I was meditating, I noticed that the pain will subside. You try all different ways of meditating until you reach the right one. It's a bit like goose, and then you find a gander in that one, yeah. Or kissing all bear princesses and all dads, and then you find the right ones. Yeah. So it's a bit like that, trial and error to find what fits the pain, what cures the pain, what alleviates the pain. Of course, we all know what alleviates the pain. Yes. Don't know, but you need supplement. My supplement is the type 3 conscious ray gun in my head. The way I call it type 3 conscious ray gun is this. It's like the class of civilizations there is. There's this type or class 1 civilization. Let's start from class 0. Class 0 is when they can't do nothing much. Those are primitive people. If you was in Star Trek, you see them and you say don't interfere with their course of destiny, because like they might evolve to be idiot and want to fuck up the Federation or some shit like that, whatever you involved in. So you never give them technology that they're not really ready for at that time they develop. The class 1 civilization is one that can utilize the power of their planet, what they live on, and can use it at for their own whims. Yeah, the class 2 civilization is one that can use the local star that they have for us, that's the sun. If we can utilize the power of the sun and use it for our own whims, then we'll be a class 2 or type 2 civilization. The type 3 civilization is that, or class 3 civilization. I'm mumbling my words, don't watch that. Type 3 civilization is one that can utilize the power of the black hole in the center of their galaxy, and that's the Milky Way, Sagittarius A star, the black hole in the center of the galaxy. Now, for you to prove that you're type 3 consciousness, you need to be able to demonstrate that you've affected the black hole at the center of the galaxy. Yeah. Which in turn affects the local star, which is the sun. And I don't know why this shit became stupid like that, but let me put it back on because that's how you think that. Yeah. So anyway, let me look at myself right, because like I don't know what the fuck happened there. Yeah. This thing's bait like, and I don't like the bait things there like that. Yeah. So let's go back. So what I'm saying is, yeah, we have to really prove to ourselves that we're type 3 consciousness, and the way I did that, I look for what happens after I have a period like that where I meditate so hard that it affects things. How do you prove that it affects things? How do you prove that? Yeah. On the 55th iteration, 55th multiple, yeah, or 4.44 from the perigee date of 19th of December 2025, yeah, quite a few things happen, yeah. Now, I don't know. I don't think this gamma ray burst was coming from Sagittarius A star, but it was coming from a long way. It might even have come from a different galaxy. I sort of think. Yeah. But we had a flare, a solar flare. Yeah. An M8.12 that happened at 11:30 UTC. Yeah. That was followed by an earthquake 6.7 Mach that happened at 1800 hours UTC on the same day, which was the same day on the 20th of August. Just gone, just a couple of days back. Yeah. Anyway, so that happened. Yeah. But we also noticed, yeah, that the people at, let me read it out verbatim now. Yeah. On August the 20th, 2026 at 04:24:39.99 UTC. Yeah. 4 o'clock in the morning UTC. Yeah. The Fermi gamma ray burst monitor detected a short cosmic gamma ray burst designated as GRB 260828. Yeah. Now that's a gamma ray burst that happened. Yeah. On the same day, the 20th. Yeah, of August 2026. So we have a gamma ray, a flare, and an earthquake combo. Yeah. The gamma ray happens on the galactic scale or intergalactic, because it's either coming from a star in the galaxy, and if it's coming from that far away, it affects many stars in the galaxy. That the affected area, it's like picking up a coin. Yeah, it's pick up this lighter, you don't need to be holding the whole of it. Yeah, just holding it by that much, yeah, is enough to pick it up. So if a gamma ray burst came from a very, very long way and it reached and it affected the sun, then you could also say that all the stars that it touched until then were affected, and it's like one touch, isn't it? Like touching the corner of the lighter to pick it up. Yeah. So this is what happened on the 20th of August 2026. Yeah. That's the type of combination that I was seeing at that time. Yeah. So 11th of August that happened, and the meditation kicked in, and then 9 days later the gamma ray burst followed by a flare and an earthquake combo that turned up, and the rest of Earth got lit up. It's like the gamma ray lit up the sun, and the sun flared off, and it caused an earthquake to come. Yeah, so this is the way the meditation works. So I was thinking, what other events were happening in that week, the week of the 10th to the 17th? Yeah, here we go. The key astrological and celestial dates, yeah, for that week there. Yeah. Verbatim. On 11th of August, the moon moves close to Mercury in pre-dawn sky. That happened on 11th, the same day that my uncle got sprayed up. Yeah. On the 12th of August, what can I say about the 12th? So many things will happen at the same time. On the 12th of August, there was a new moon and a total solar eclipse, exact at 20 degrees and 1 minute in the constellation of Leo at 10:45 p.m. Pacific time. You can adjust for UTC and whatever your time zone is to see when that happened. Yeah. Signaling a major period for identity, ego, and dramatic shifts. You can say that again. On the same day, the 12th of August to the 13th, the annual Perseid meteor shower reaches its peak, offering prolific shooting stars under the dark skies of the new moon. There was also a blue fireball that hit, I think it was Oregon and Washington in the United States. I read about it. I keep up with it online. Yeah. And on the 10th to the 12th onwards, a rare 6-planet alignment featuring Mercury, Venus, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune stretches across the morning sky. That happened, yes, we all realize that. On the 14th, Venus reaches its greatest eastern elongation, shining brightly in the evening western sky. And on the 15th, the tight and potent astrological conjunction occurs between Jupiter and Mercury just before sunrise. Yeah. And the 16th, the waxing crescent moon passes close by Venus after sunset. Okay, that's cool. And on the 17th, that the last day of that week, Mars in Cancer squares a retrograde Neptune in Aries. Oh Lord. At 2:53 a.m. Pacific time, starring emotional sensitivities and illusions. Venus in Libra simultaneously sextiles Jupiter in Leo, oh dear, at 9:10 a.m. Pacific time, smoothing over tensions with social grace and optimism. Yeah, very good. I think that's what happened. Yeah. So those were the major astrological things that were happening at that time in that week. Yeah. But the major thing for me was my torn calf muscle, and basically when I started zapping it, 9 days later, I got my ray flare earthquake combo turned up. That's why I'm doing this video now. It's just a synchronicity. It doesn't really mean that the two things are connected, because correlation is not always causation. Sorry, I said it the wrong way around. Either way you say it, no, actually it has to be said that way around. It's not really reversible. So, so that's why we had to move on and see what could have caused this alignment with what's going on. Because they say what's going on in the heavens can sometimes mirror what's going on Earth. So I always go back to Free Eye Atlas. That's something that we picked up. Yeah. But the thing you have to know about Free Eye Atlas, it's not new in the solar system. That nigga's been around for time, at least 8,000 years since he reached the Oort cloud. Yeah. Let me read you this bit about Free Eye Atlas. Let me read it verbatim and I'll stop when I want to make a point so that I can read it out and you can understand that I'm not making it up. I got most of this information from looking at AI overview on Google search, but so it's not always accurate, give or take. But it's in the ballpark area and it should be right. So here we go. Yeah. Comet Free Eye Atlas will reach the inner edge of the Oort cloud about 2000 AU from the sun around the year 2189, and will completely exit the outer edge over 100,000 AU in roughly 8,000 years. What does that mean? Basically, the solar system doesn't end at Neptune. Remember, Pluto is in the Kuiper belt, and beyond that, they theorize there's an Oort cloud. The Kuiper belt is full of planetoids, small ones. Yeah, it's also got a few comets, but most of the comets come from the Oort cloud. The Oort cloud is around 2,000 AU from the sun, and AU is the distance between the Earth and the sun. So if you multiply that by 2,000 times, that's what we mean when we say the inner edge of the Oort cloud. Comet 3i Atlas won't get to the inner edge of the Oort cloud, which is after Neptune and the Kuiper belt, so it's still in the solar system now. That's over 100 years to come, 180 something, 160 something, 63, I don't know. Work it out yourselves, who the fuck cares, yeah. But entirely, it won't leave the influence of the sun entirely, although the influence is so small that could as well say that it's left the influence of the sun when it leaves Neptune, but it hasn't really. It won't really leave the influence of the sun for another 8,000 years. So Comet Atlas, if it reached the center of the sun and is fairly evenly shaped, yeah, the amount of time it takes to leave from the center should be the amount of time it takes to arrive at the center. So Comet 3i Atlas has been around for 8,000 years in the solar system. The sun has been aware of it for 8,000 years. Yeah. So journey timeline out of the solar system: March 2026, pass closest to Jupiter. July 2026, it crosses Saturn's orbit. Yeah. April 2027, crosses Uranus orbit, and in the year 2189, it reaches the inner boundary of the Oort cloud. In roughly 8,000 years, it clears the Oort cloud boundary, which is above 100,000 AU, into true interstellar space. But right now, it's still in solar space. It's still influenced by the sun, and will be for the next 8,000 years. And it was for the 8,000 before them ones. These ones. Right. Because 3i Atlas follows a completely different hyperbolic trajectory compared to regular comets, its inbound and outbound journeys are asymmetric. While it will take until roughly the year 2189 to cross the 2,000 AU boundary of the inner Oort cloud on its way out of the solar system, its incoming journey was drastically different. The inbound timeline before its discovery on July the 1st, 2025, 3i Atlas traveled through interstellar space for millions of years. Due to its high hyperbolic excess velocity, 12 kilometers per second relative to the sun, and gravitational acceleration as it fell inwards, it crossed the 2000 AU threshold. Now remember, the 2000 AU threshold is where the inner Oort cloud begins from the sun. So it crossed that, roughly 400 to 500 years ago. Okay, so it's different trajectory. Yeah, it might not be exactly 8,000 years. It might be something like 2,000 years. Oh shit! I just noticed that somebody was born 2,000 years ago, wasn't he? Right. So if it passed the inner Oort cloud around 400 to 500 years ago, then you'd have expected it might have been in the solar system a bit longer. Yeah. But anyway, around the 15th and 16th century, the asymmetric exit, right? Because the sun's gravity slingshotted the comet, altering its path into a highly inclined retrograde orbit, 175 degrees. Its outward trajectory is shaped different. It will cross Jupiter's orbit in early 2026, which it did, and steadily decelerate as it fights the sun's gravity, taking over 160 years to reach 2000 AU again. Speeded it up a bit. Yeah. So, Lord. So it should reach, it might have been around for much longer than 8,000 years. Based on hyperbolic orbital elements, of interstellar comet 3i Atlas, it was theoretically 50 AU from the sun, approximately 1,460 7 days, roughly 4 years before its perihelion. So 4 years ago it was around where Neptune is. Yeah, but we didn't know about it. We hadn't discovered it. We can't see it that far because it wasn't too big. Because it reached the closest approach to the Sun on October 29, 2025, backtracking its inbound path puts it this milestone in late October or early November 2021. That's when it reached Neptune. Yeah, inbound speed. Yeah, the comet entered our system at a very high interstellar velocity, sound to infinity, of approximately 58 kilometers a second, nearly 130,000 miles per hour. Acceleration at 50 AU. Yeah, the sun's gravity had barely begun to accelerate the object, meaning it was traveling just roughly above the terminal interstellar speed travel time. Because it was moving so fast, it took 4 years to cross from 50 AU, the edge of the archipelago, the inner solar system. For comparison, a typical solar system comet or space probe takes decades to cover that time. So I think it was quite quick. So 3i Atlas has been around, but since it came into this inner solar system, yeah, things have started to align. That's why on my comparison, on my predictor, I used the perigee of 3i Atlas. From that event, yeah, if remember I did get the number 4 became prominent. It just kept popping out everywhere. Yeah, video still stopped at 4.44. Even a marking of the number 4 came on my finger without me knowing, and I was thinking, wow, yes. So I'm using that as a predictor. So I've got 2 predicted events if I had known that. But I never knew to use the perigee of 3i Atlas because all the different events that I had before that. Where are they? Let me see if I can find them. Yeah. So, like I said, the previous events that I had to go on was the live on Fox News video, the rapture video, the 4 on my finger, the dimming light, the sprained ankle from before the last one, the Havana syndrome, and the 4 big K forbidden knowledge video. These are the things I had to pivot from. Yeah, and I couldn't find anything. I went through all of them, but when I got to the perigee of 3i Atlas, yeah, and I put in the date of the 11th, yeah, 3i Atlas perigee, I had to look it up online. I didn't put that down as a main event. But when I got to when I started using the perigee of 3i Atlas, that's when I found, yeah, that if you put the 4.44 days in there, the 53rd multiple, yeah, gives you the day when I got done. Yeah, and the 55th multiple, which is a Fibonacci, 53 is a prime, but 55 is a Fibonacci. Yeah, will give you when the gamma ray flare earthquake combo happened. Yeah, so I had to cover this video because I know you know what you've come to expect from me on this channel. Yeah, and this is right up my street. It would have been a shame to miss it. I've been taking a break off online, so just trying to do my thing. But I'm back and I'm trying different things, so wish me luck. To the TI community, I'll be a friend, but I'm not really inside of that. Yeah, because I've got this mission, I've got to figure out stuff. Yeah, I've got to see why, yeah, what happens on earth is mirrored with what's happening in the heavens. It's the age-old concern that human beings have had since the dawn of civilization. Even before that, I've seen animals sitting down looking at the skies and trying to figure out where to hunt and when the seasons are going to change and that. So yeah, let me lock it off now. Yeah, see you in the next one.